like the title of this video. Some take it literal. Some people take my titles literal. I don't even think they watch the video. They'll comment on the title. I'm like, I just said the opposite of everything that you just said. So it's clear that they didn't they didn't watch the video. Intruders are coming. And I like when they come behind me because then I can see them. When they're in front of me, it's different, but we're gonna let them pass. Girls, though, it's better than guys. All right? Yeah, hi. All right, cool. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna forge ahead now. Damn it, should I start over? Well, let's see. I'll just keep going. So when I say, when I'm talking about, I don't know if I should start over, but I kind of like the spontaneous part here of like talking with you guys. If I should start over, wonder if I'll get views. Okay, yeah, let's just keep going. When I say I don't have any friends and don't want any, it's not like meant to be taken literal. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like yeah, you guys know that anyway. What I'm really trying to say, I don't like the container or label. I don't like any labels. I don't like any concepts, period. I don't like concept of friends, concept of definitely girlfriend. I had a girl, I don't remember what she said. For society purposes, I guess she was my girlfriend. But then at some point she asked, like, yeah, but like, am I your girlfriend? I said, no, I don't want to insult you like that. She got it though. She's like, I like that. I said, that's what I'm saying. So I don't like labels, friends and girlfriends and lovers, and these are all concepts. This is how we get in trouble. Concepts put you in a box. The spirit's not our true self. We're not meant to be boxed. So then it's like you're at least on subconscious level, you're trying to act within the parameters of this label, and say, I can't do that. So I don't label it. The other thing with, I've shared this before on the videos. It's, look, hardly anything's pure nowadays. It's just not. The people who are married, the friends, the family, it's like a lot of times selfishness being played out. Using each other, you know how many guys and girls are together just for economic reasons, or for security, or for sex, or for arm candy. There's all this guile calling it a relationship. And friends is a little more pure because it's not dominated by the sexual instinct, but it's still, there's a lot of space to just be using each other for some worldly purpose, some utilitarian purpose. I want to be your friend, and you can be my friend, because then we can do favors for each other when we need it. If I need something, I can call you, and you're my friend. You see? That happens a lot. And also there's this unnatural diplomacy between friends. It's like, you can't call them out. No, my friend, I can't. Or somebody's telling you about your friend, like, man, look, why, like, he did, like, this was so stupid. Why, hey, don't talk about that. He's my friend. Don't talk like that. I said, but he did it though. Yeah, but like, he's my friend. And like I said, you can't call each other out because of this diplomatic nonsense. I made a video, I don't remember the title, but I talked about these different relationships and how you can say guru, disciple, or teacher, student, or it's not the best way to describe it, but just I'm pointing to something. That's the purest relationship. Now, the smart ass will say, yeah, but he's using each other for spiritual juice. Good. Use them up. He wants to be used anyway for that. That's why he's allowing it. That's fine. Like, that's good. It's a supreme selfishness. It's not this stupid material things that people use each other for. And you know what I discovered? And this other thing, people, you know how many times I've heard this? I don't know how many. Directly or indirectly. Like, people will have children because they want them to take care of them when they get old and sick. Like, they don't know, maybe you'll just lay down and die, but to be safe, I want to have some kids so they're gonna like take care of me when I get older. I'm gonna have some kids and make them my slave. I'm not gonna call it that though. I'm gonna call it that they love their parents and take care of them. Yeah, let's call it that. So that happens so much, but you know what I discovered? Universe is taking care. I've seen it. I lived upstairs in this other town I lived in, and the guy was alone. He was like 70, he went to the doctor. Yeah, caution when you go to the hospital. A lot of people never come out. Yeah, it's caution. And he had some operation done on his kidneys, and from there he just spiraled down. He was dying, and he didn't have anybody. And sometimes I'd go up at night because he would fall down, he can't get up, and then he'd crawl over and get his phone, call, like, can you like help me up? Yeah. And but he ended up finding a village girl in Ecuador to help take care of him, like a nice caretaker. I'd rather do that any day if that was my situation. I don't have kids. I'm not gonna have kids. It's not my destiny. But I'm just saying, wouldn't that be better? You have your, pay somebody who's good at that anyway. They want to do it. Isn't that better than like making your kids, taking them out of the peak of their life? Because at that age, 30s or 20s, they're like trying to do stuff. I'm gonna take them out of that and make them take care of me. And they're gonna do it under protest. Some won't do it. Like the Americans, yeah, they don't. They just say, sorry, Dad, Mom, I'm like busy. But in these other cultures, Asian, South American, it's different. It's Iranian. So what, is that something that you'd want? Like, how do you know your kids want to take care of you? How do you know, like, all these things? Why not trust life? Why not act from inner sanction with a pure motive than trying to use your mind to orchestrate stuff? People have kids because of the mind, trying to create some security. That's the thing. The instinct for security is so strong in everybody. It dominates their life. People's decisions get made based on security. The career they pick, the job, I want to pick something that has a lot of money because then I think I'll be happy. Yeah, I know people who did that and they retire and they're not happy at all. They're lost because they never did what they don't know what they're supposed to do. They're not in touch with this inner, their real karma, the real reason they came here. They don't know because they got conditioned, because this life is a trip, man. It'll, condition the hell out of you. And then it can take a while just to delete all that, to get back on some ground zero. You might be 60 years old before that happens, and there's not a lot of time left to go do what you came here to do. It's okay, next life. So, be pure in your motives, and include that with this whole friend labels. Like, what do you mean friend? If you get one person where you feel a strong bond with, I'm telling you, you're 95% ahead. You're in the 95, probably higher percent range. Most people, they don't have that. But you can't prove it. They say, no, I have so many friends. Wow, I'm just so many friends. I say, yeah, but is it deep? Oh, it's super deep. It's like, oh my God type deep. Gag me with the spoon deep. Remember girls used to say that like 20 years ago? Super deep. But yet, for another person who has a real, like, deep, there's different levels to deep, different levels to everything. If the person who really has some depth within a relationship, if they were to feel what these people are saying is deep, they'd be like, my acquaintances are deeper than that. See, we don't know. We don't, we can only understand from our base level of consciousness. We interpret everything based on that. Somebody talks about peace and bliss and love and God. they're expressing at their level of consciousness. For Yogananda, that would be a joke. Like he'd be like, okay. So it's the same with friends. If you get one really good person you have a connection with, you're way ahead of the game. And then you won't even feel to call it a friend. And this obligatoriness won't be there. Like, yeah, you guys know what it is. If he's your real friend or she's your real friend, and by the way, guys and girls can be friends, but you got to keep it platonic usually. It gets weird otherwise. That's a whole nother subject, whole nother book. But I've done it. The few girls that I've like super heart connected with, and I've known them for like over a decade, no sex. If we would have had sex, I guarantee we wouldn't. Man, it's so cool when you don't have sex. It's like your love and desire for each other, it just keeps going. It's like it gets so strong. It's fun. Why I want to have sex and destroy that? And then it's like you become overly acquainted and accustomed to each other. And no, man, let's keep it hot. Let's keep this, you know. And then if you're really connected to somebody, though, you want to help them, period. You just want to help. You're not doing it because of some obligation with the thought in the back of your mind, like, oh, if I help them, then good, yeah, they'll help me next time. It doesn't even occur to you. These are your karmic mates, your real soulmates. Soulmates can be friends, they can be family, they can be lovers. Soulmate means like, you know, you guys have walked together a lot, much more than this life. They're like lifers. Like you guys are gonna be together forever on this plane, on the next plane. If you come back to this plane, you'll just keep hooking up. It's easier to attract those when the more pure or clean we are inside, the more then our broadcasting signal can attract those people. Yeah, this is what it is. So I'm not against friends. I still use the word when I'm talking, you know, to mainstream people. I understand, but I like total freedom. I want freedom. I don't want to be in a box. It's too much. It's like becomes work. You know, then you gotta, oh, I'm supposed to call him now because he's my friend. I don't want to call him though. Like I'm doing something, but you know, and you know, it gets heavy. There's all this compromise that goes down. I don't want to do that. You know, if there's a real need for something, automatically somebody may think you're compromised. You left work to go help this person. They're like, wow, you really sacrificed. I didn't even look at it like that. He needed help. I'm there. That's more important than working. I feel better. I get a more stronger dose of spirit doing that than when I'm like, if I just sit at my boring job, for example. So do you get what I'm trying to share here? I hope so. I think so. I think 80% do. And yeah. All right. I'll see you.